All right, welcome to the second first review of the evening. That's going to be especially trippy this week. Anyway, the House of Da Vinci. Enter the House of Da Vinci, a new must-try 3D puzzle adventure game. Solve mechanical puzzles, discover hidden objects, escape from rooms, and dive into the authentic atmosphere of the Renaissance. Use all your wits to find out what's behind your master's disappearance. So, I'm going to note that this is we are going to be covering the entire House of Da Vinci franchise over the coming weeks. And it currently that is outside of the VR game because, well, we don't have a VR headset. But we do have all three House of Da Vinci games, and each one of us is covering one of them. Petty is covering the first, Galax is covering the second, I'm covering the third. So with that in mind, Petty, let us get into the first House of Da Vinci game.
Honestly, the game's kind of interesting, but at the same time, I have a hard time getting into it. It's kind of like mini escape rooms. But they do at least give you a hint system in this one, unlike Mad Experiments.
Yeah. This reminds me of The Room.
Yeah, I've seen comparisons to that, and they're not unfounded.
Yeah. Well, we also covered The Room 3 some years back, if I'm recalling correctly. Anyway.
But yeah, most of the rooms involve some type of mechanism. It's honestly, this level that they put me in kind of is not great because I'm not sure what they want me to do with this. I don't know if this is supposed to be some sort of anagram I'm missing the thing for, or if I'm missing parts somewhere. It also doesn't have very good feedback on what is reactable or not. Because usually in games from the 90s or what have you, your icon would change if you could actually do something with it. This one doesn't have any of that. Also, I will say the font they use here is very hard to read. I kind of wish they had a reading mode where I could just, have it in a plain text format, but that's just me and accessibility. But yeah, some of this stuff when there's stuff that's it makes sense, the game can be fun and kind of satisfying to watch it do things. But when it gets obtuse, specifically this level, I just start getting frustrated. And when I was playing this earlier this week, I just ended up Alt F4ing out because I just got so frustrated with it. I wasn't getting good hints to really move me along. Specifically, it's not giving me a good hint on where I need to get the answer for this little solvey thing. It's telling me to use this special eye thing that lets me see inside of objects, but they're not telling me where to look for the code. So they're either expecting me to brute force this, which, fuck that. I am not going to try and brute force a 5-letter wheel. especially when I have, no idea what it even wants, as well as another 5-letter wheel. So that's... And I will say I'm not a big fan of the border using the eye ocular or whatever they're calling it puts on the screen, because it really reduces your field of view, and it just doesn't need to do this. Oh, and here's one of the other party tricks it does. If you have the other eye thing on, if you draw a certain shape, you can look into the past. Oh, is this what the code's supposed to be? Guess I can try. See, it also doesn't give me a great look on where these are supposed to be. I'm assuming this is the globe. So I guess this one... Live puzzle solving, lads. So, theoretically, if I put Terra on there, god damn it. Oh, and I guess this pattern thing changes. But yeah, as far as just gameplay, if you like this, then you're gonna like it. Okay, so that one unlocked. So I guess that's kind of interesting. Using the mechanic things to get this. How it goes about it, where I basically have to, try and suss out where each of these parts go. I'd probably be better just to take a picture of the paper if I was actually wanting to play through more of this. But yeah, some of the puzzles are interesting. I was gonna be honest, I was expecting this to be like Riven, and we're going to get me railing on Mist and Riven again. Yeah, overall, I don't hate the game, and honestly, I wish I had more time to spend with it. But I'll go into it on Wednesday, but I did not have a lot of time for games.
Right.
But yeah, what are we looking at price-wise?
$20.
Let's kind of go into this. For $20, I believe that's a little more than a Mad Experiments, the other escape room game I did.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is... so far, this has much better build quality, and there's a logic to the puzzles, at least. It's threadbare, but I didn't need to look up an actual guide for this one like I had to do for Mad Experiments. For something like Mist and Riven, if that's more your jam with logic puzzles, these ones didn't make me hate my life. Yeah, these are at least interesting. I'd say $20 is perfectly fine price. I wouldn't pay much more than that. Like, yeah, $20 seems a good fit. Like, there's some fit and finish here. I believe there's an actual story going on here where you're kind of, some people are coming after Da Vinci, and your job, I think Da Vinci might already be dead at this point. This is like, I'm very early on in the game. I don't remember if like people are just coming after Da Vinci or what, but you're one of Da Vinci's students, and your job is basically to figure out what the hell is going on, and look through Da Vinci's personal workshop and see if you can figure out the clues to the, I guess, disappearance or murder. Again, I didn't pay too much attention to that because of life things going on. But yeah, like, fit and finish is good. If you're interested in these type of games, yeah, this would be fun to chip away at on like weekends or something. Anything else from you guys?
Not right now, but we'll have more on the game series in the future.
Yeah.
Right. So, go ahead.
I was gonna just mention it's gonna be interesting to see kind of like where they go with this. I guess look up, if I don't know how story heavy the game's gonna be, so you may want to look up some sort of at least a walkthrough to get the story from the titles before yours. Because since there is some type of story here, if you care about that.
Right.
Then again, they could be unconnected at all, so.
Right then. So I think that'll about do it for Vinci here. Be sure to tune in as Iconia Defenders.